Where's the intersection between financial education and the kinds of points that you're making now?
I think the intersection is clearly, we want to build a savings and investment union, but we want to build it in a sustainable way. And so what we need is financial education. You could say we need financial sustainable education or sustainable finance education, whatever way you want to look at it. And so how this should work is, as we explain to young kids, but also young adults, what is investment in the real economy? How could that work? Through shares, through bonds, through investment funds, for instance. At the same time, we should educate investors as to sustainable finance goals, objectives, and how to achieve this through investments in the real economy. So we need not only to work on financial education in the classical sense, but at the same time educate, as I said, kids, young adults, as to the merits of sustainable finance investments.
So you go into schools from time to time to talk about these issues. I know you teach in classes at different schools around the country. What do you see among the kids? What do you find in terms of their sensitivity and consciousness of these issues? Is there interest on their part? Do they recognize the need for sustainable investment? Do they understand what it means?
I would not underestimate what already 10, 11-year-old kids understand. I think, of course, we start with the basics. How do you earn money? How do you spend money? Mm-hmm. But they are, when you talk about, for instance, changing your mobile phone every 2 years, every 3 years, they are very conscious of, the impact that some decisions can have. Mm-hmm. Sometimes you need to sort the ideas a little bit and put them into some logical order or categories. But the basic desire to do something good for society, to not invest for a purpose, but to buy with a purpose or to achieve a certain purpose, I think all these things are there. And certainly when you go to high schools and when you talk to 15, 16-year-old young adults, I think there it is even clearer that people don't only want to work and earn money, but they want to do it for a purpose. And there, I think the dimension of sustainable finance becomes very relevant. It is important to talk about these topics early on. Mm-hmm. It is equally important to explain this to adults, to all ages, to old age pensioners, to everybody. But it needs to start early on. But certainly kids are very receptive, and they know already, the harm that some investments are doing or can do, and the benefits that sustainable investments also can bring. So it is important to start early on.